The U.S. Supreme Court is hearing a case right now about a Michigan family who lost a home worth nearly $200,000 over a tax bill of less than $2,300. And here's what nobody's telling you: the same thing that happened to them could be happening to you. The reason why? Nobody explained the options that are available to a homeowner facing a sheriff's sale. Stay with me, this is important information. My name is Ron Coleman. I'm a real estate agent based in Michigan, and I work specifically with homeowners who are facing sheriff sales, both before and after the sale. I have seen what happens when homeowners don't know their options, and I've also seen what happens when they do. What I'm going to walk you through today is why this Supreme Court case matters to you, what it reveals about how the system treats homeowners in foreclosure, and most importantly, what you can still do right now, whether your sheriff's sale is in front of you or already behind you. Here's the quick version of Pung versus Isabella County. A Michigan family home valued at over $194,000 was seized by the county over an unpaid property tax debt of about $2,200. The county sold it at public auction for $76,000. The county got back their taxes, and the value between $76,000 and $194,000 went to the party that purchased it in the sheriff's sale. The family got nothing. The Supreme Court is now being asked whether this violates the Fifth Amendment, specifically whether the government owes homeowners the difference between what was owed and what the property was actually worth. A ruling is expected by June of 2026. Why does this matter to you? Because this case pulled back the curtain on something that's been happening in Michigan for years. Homeowners in foreclosures lose not only their homes, but they lose their equity too, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars or more. The system is not designed to protect that equity for you. You have to do it yourself. Let me give you a quick map of where you might be right now. Michigan uses a foreclosure process called foreclosure by advertisement. Once the process begins, a sheriff's sale date gets scheduled and publicly posted. Most homeowners don't realize you can still sell your home before that date if there's equity in the property. You can also sell after the sheriff's sale within a redemption period. In the post-sheriff sale, even partial equity can put money in your pocket. After the sheriff's sale happens, Michigan law gives most homeowners what's called a redemption period, which is typically 6 months. During that 6 months, you still legally own the home, you still have rights, and in many cases, you can still sell. This is the part almost nobody is aware of. The Pung case is an extreme example, but the principle is the same at every level. When a home sells at sheriff's sale and passes through the redemption period, any equity above the sheriff's sale amount goes away. It doesn't come back to you, the owner. In Michigan, depending on the case, it may go to the county, the lender, or the bidder at auction. A private sale, even one below market, often recovers more for you than doing nothing. And doing nothing is usually what happens. Not because the homeowners don't care, but because they don't know what to do. If your sheriff's sale has not yet happened, time is your most valuable asset. The earlier we talk, the more options you'll have. A fast private sale before the sheriff's sale date cancels the sheriff's sale. You may even walk away with some money. If you're inside the redemption period, the clock is running, but it hasn't expired. I've worked with homeowners close to the end of their redemption window who still had a path forward. Not every situation ends the same way, but you don't know your options until you see them for the first time. Right now, if any of this sounds like your situation or someone you know, I'd like to offer you a confidential conversation. No pressure, no legal advice, just real talk about what your situation looks like and what options might still be on the table. You can reach me directly through the link in the description. It'll take about 30 seconds to fill out, and I'll reach back to you personally. Here is the uncomfortable truth that the Pung case makes clear to anyone paying attention. The foreclosure system in Michigan operates on several mistakes distressed homeowners make. Number one, most homeowners in distress do not act. Number two, the system assumes that you don't know that you can sell. Number three, they assume that you don't know about the redemption period or what your options are. And number four, they assume that you will stay frozen with fear and not do anything. When you act, even imperfectly and even late, your outcome changes. I'm not here to tell you everything is going to be fine. I don't know your situation. What I do know is the homeowners who reach out have one honest conversation with me almost always find out they had more options than they were aware of. The ones who don't seek understanding never find it until it's too late. The Supreme Court is fighting right now over whether Michigan homeowners are owed the equity the government took from them. That fight matters, but your fight, the one over your home, your timeline, and your equity, can't wait for a court ruling. If your sheriff's sale is coming up or if it's already happened and you're inside the redemption period, you may still have time, but that time is running out. Reach out through the link in the comments. It's private, it's free, and it could change everything for you and your family. If you want to understand exactly what your rights are during the Michigan redemption period and what you can do and what the deadlines actually mean for you, that's what my next video covers in full detail. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my important information coming your way. I'm Ron Coleman. Thank you very much for listening.